next guest as Reggie on Riverdale. He is now in the middle of a hailstorm of awards and nominations for his performance alongside Julianne Moore and Natalie Portman in May, December. You can watch it on Netflix now. Please welcome Charles Melton. Very good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
How's it going? Everything all right? Your life good?
Yeah, life's good. It feels good, you know.
Good. Good. That's all that matters, really.
Yeah.
I would imagine it would feel good because you're getting all these raves and people are handing you trophies and people are giving you great reviews for this movie, which is exciting, yeah?
It's sweet, yeah.
Yeah. Better than the other way around, that's for sure, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of gratitude.
Yeah. I think that when you describe this movie to people, it sounds tawdry. It sounds like, well, it's based on loosely based on a real story from many years back. But the story is basically you at 13 years old, your character has an affair with a much older woman.
Yes.
And then you have a baby and you get married and you guys are, adults now.
One big happy family.
Still together, one big happy family. I mean, that's a weird situation to be in. How many times do you have to audition for this movie?
I had to audition 3 times.
Okay.
So I got a self-tape, and it was like a 6-week process.
Explain what that is, a self-tape, for those who don't know.
Okay, so the self-tape is...
I guess it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. You get the script, you get a few scenes, and you memorize the lines, you do some deep diving, and
then you email it to somebody.
You email it, and it's completely out of your control. So I spent 6 hours doing my first self-tape.
Really?
Yes.
6 hours on the tape itself, or doing it over and over and over?
Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Now, do you tell the director that later? Because that would worry me.
Yeah, he's been... No. He's finding out now. He's finding out now.
We're never going to get through this movie.
Yeah. So then I got notes from my team saying, these are notes from Todd Haynes, our director. And I was like, yeah, right.
Oh, your team lied to you.
I think they lied to me.
Oh, interesting.
But...
So they reviewed it first and then said, we got to change a couple
I think it was their notes. I think they were like, all right, you need to switch this up and do this. No, it was from Todd.
In a way, like if it hadn't worked out, I would tell you to fire them right now. But since it did work out, I think they deserve a raise or something like that.
It ended up taking me to New York to do a chemistry read with Julianne Moore and Todd Haynes. I remember standing outside of the door, and I heard them whispering, and my heart's beating out of my chest. Light is coming through the cracks of the doors, through the keyhole. I open the door. Julianne Moore's wearing all white, gold necklaces. I can't see her, it's really bright. And then I blacked out.
You had a near-death experience. Who actually makes the self-tape? Are you doing it like this, or you could put the camera on the thing?
Oh, no.
The team is involved?
The family is involved.
Your own family?
My whole family.
Really?
Yes.
The whole family is making a tape with you?
Yes. Well, one of the family members, my cousin Ben, first, I think everything that's happening in my life right now is starting to take a toll on my family.
On your family? Really? In a bad way, or what?
I don't know. Well, my cousin, he was in med school. He's in med school, studying to save lives one day. Right. And he's taping with me for 6 hours. Recording and reading lines.
So you may have killed somebody, is what you're saying. Like years from now, when he missed a certain class on aneurysms or something like that, he'll look back and go, oh yeah, that was Cousin Charles. Yeah.
Well, he hasn't responded to any of my messages in the past year, so I'm trying to mend that relationship.
I see. I see.
And then, my mom, she's flying out, coming to the premieres and a few events, getting her hair and makeup done, but I've been telling everybody I have a kimchi business. I've been making kimchi.
But you have been making kimchi, right?
I have been making kimchi.
Oh, okay. So this is not a weird lie you've made.
It's not a weird lie. It's not really a business, but I've been telling everybody, yeah, I'm in charge of kimchi.
But you do make kimchi.
I do make kimchi. My mom kind of runs the whole thing, so every time she's flying in,
spread out the cabbage and tell her to start shopping.
Do this. So she's,
And you're giving these to people as gifts?
yeah, gifts. And I'm just like, oh, you like kimchi? I'll get you a jar of kimchi. To the point where now my sister, who works with me, she's been with me for like the past year, flying everywhere. She goes, we need to stop telling people you have a kimchi business. Stop.
Now, let me just tell you, if I may give you a little bit of advice, it's not a business when you're giving the stuff away. It doesn't count as a business. It's really like you're running a soup kitchen is really what's happening.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
No one's getting paid. There's no really, you're taking just a loss, basically.
I think my sister was trying to tell me.
She was trying to explain that to you, yeah.
But I lately, you know, every other day she's giving me a 2-week notice. You know,
Did you give Natalie Portman kimchi?
Not yet. I have
Did
to
you
make a
give
vegan
Julianne
version.
Moore kimchi?
Not yet.
No, okay. So you're holding the kimchi back. So maybe, you know, it would be nice at the Oscars if, you know, all goes well and you're nominated for an Academy Award. People get hungry. Yeah. People get very, very hungry at that show. And if you were passing out jars of kimchi, you might not necessarily win that year because voting is close, but you will definitely win the following year.
That sounds like a good
Something
plan.
to think about.
You should be my business manager.
I wanna actually show a video that you posted because I have a lot of questions about it. Now this is a camping trip you're on,
Yes.
and
Lake
that
Tahoe.
is
That's a bear.
a bear.
A brown bear.
How far is the bear away?
20 feet.
20 feet from you. Now, didn't you see the signs that say don't leave the food around?
I know. Very irresponsible.
You know bears love kimchi, by the way. They will.
Yeah, I think if I had kimchi, maybe no bear would come near, but yeah. I wasn't scared.
You weren't. Why?
No, because,
Because why?
I mean, there's an insurance policy.
On you?
My cousin.
On your cousin? Oh, is it the same cousin?
It's the same cousin that helped me with the self-tapes for 6 hours.
Oh, and what's the insurance policy?
Well, I'm faster than he is.
I see, okay. Yeah, right. You got a buffer there. So your cousin, what's his name again?
His name's Ben.
Yeah, Cousin Ben would be bear lunch, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, boy, Cousin Ben really hooked you up, didn't he?
He did. I
Do
mean,
you thank him in these speeches that you give at these award shows?
I'm thanking him now.
Well, and
Thank you, Ben.
would you like to, I mean, maybe it's premature, but maybe you want to give a formal thanks to Cousin Ben, who's probably at home taping this on TV right now.
Right here?
Yeah, right there. Go ahead.
Ben, I love you. And keep it up, Chief. I'm faster than you.
You're going to have to work on that, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Just a little more gratitude maybe the next time, a little less cannibalism. Yeah. Well, it's great to see you. Congratulations on the movie. You did a fantastic job. And if you haven't seen it, get yourself a Netflix account and watch May December. It is on now. That's Charles Melton, everybody. We'll be right back with Lainey Wilson.